Hi there. So Wes from Cross Armory, we're going to install a double stack for the M&P Shield. So here we are in the box. We're just going to open the box up, a lot like the Apple boxes, and inside is your double stack. So we can set the box aside, save it for later, maybe put some cool stuff in it at some point. And so what we've got here, this is a 9mm and this is a 40 mag. We're going to use both just to show you that you can either use 40 or 9, whatever you've got, and they both work fine. Only tool you really need is a Phillips head screwdriver. Flathead will work as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove the base plate from the magazine. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to depress this little square with our screwdriver, and then we're going to push from the back, and you can see that it slides off. Now you want to make sure you have a finger here to hold the spring and the spring plate from shooting out. So get a finger here real strong and hold on tight, maybe even a thumb. And when you take that off, slowly release that spring tension. There's a lot of tension in there. And we're going to do the same thing for the other magazine. Holding down, push from the back. We've got it started. Get a thumb to cover it up and hold down that spring tension. Slowly release it. There we go. So now we've disassembled our magazine and we're going to slide them onto our double stack. So you want to take your screwdriver and make sure the double stack is oriented so that this paddle inside is actually at its farthest point. That way, when we assemble it, this slides in and locks in place. So here we go with the install here. We're gonna put this plate back on the bottom. You're gonna hold it down as tight as you can, and then we're going to slide on the double stack. There we go, we got it started. Now you can see that that nub is still there, so you just want to push that up, slide it in, and as you slide it on, you're going to hear it click when it's all the way in. Bam. Now it's on there. Now if you like, you can just use this as a weighted base plate, as is, or if you'd like to fully utilize the double stack and attach 2 magazines in one housing so you can easily reload and flip it in, we're going to go ahead and attach the second magazine here. We do it the same way we did the first. Get this plate held down, hold it down nice and tight, and make sure you don't point it at your face, because if you accidentally get it loose, it might put an eye out. Oh, just like that. Alright, so you get it in there. Now we're going to get it started. We've got it started. Go ahead and push that up. Wait for the click. There we go. We're clicked in. Now you've got 2 magazines joined together with the double stack. And you can go ahead and save these for later if you like. Maybe even put them in the box so you don't lose them. And now you're all set to go with some fun reloading using the new Cross Armory double stack for the M&P Shield. Now we are going to disassemble a double stacked magazine, and I'm just going to walk you through how to remove the magazines from the double stack. So what you want to do is just get a flathead or Phillips head screwdriver, go to the back. Now this is the double stack for the M&P Shield, and you're going to want to turn this wheel inside. So as you turn it, it stops in a certain position, and you can feel it stop. If you go too far, you hear a click. So go ahead and turn it until it settles. That means it's lifted up the plate inside, and now that's aligned so we can slide it out. So now that we're in the right position, go ahead and just give it a push. Maybe walk it a little bit. And it's coming out. We'll just keep on walking it, walking it. And we can see that that base plate has now passed. So we can just hold this with our thumb and bring it the rest of the way out. Now slowly decompress the spring, because that's under a lot of tension. So you can see here that as we turn this back area, this paddle is what lifts up this plate here. So we're flush, which means now we can remove the other magazine if you like. And you just do that by simply walking it out, get a thumb over it, pull it the rest of the way, and then slowly decompress it. Now if you've kept your base plates, great place to keep them is in this little box. Just go ahead and get your base plates out and repeat the disassembly process. So you just put tension on this spring, be sure not to point it at yourself so that you don't accidentally get loose and put your eye out. And then go ahead and slide the spring back on, and then once you get here, press this down and it'll click right in just like that. And we can do the same thing for the other one. Slowly build that tension, hold it strong with a finger, slide it on from the front. There it is. Now we push it the extra bit. There we go. So now they're reassembled, and you can store your double stack for whenever you need it. And that is the disassembly of the Cross Armory double stack for M&P Shield.